This is going to be day number 2 of us working on our mobile egg laying movable thingamabobber hut dealy. And I guess we'll go take a look and see where we left off yesterday. See if I can get the chickens to get off of all of my stuff. Hey chickens. Can we get off of the wagon there? That's it. Yep, off the wagon, off it. There we go. All right. So this is what we had yesterday. We had the beginnings of our initial frame. We need those 2x2s on there to kind of hold that frame flat on the wagon itself. So that's what we'll be working on next. So I realized something. This bit on here, the star bit, looks like it's a 6-point, too small for the screws that I'm using. So I went and went inside and I found the right one. I put it on my my 1/4-inch impact. I was wondering why I couldn't find it, because I put it right where I couldn't forget about it, and I forgot about it. So I'm gonna try this again, and I also moved the other camera for the time lapse. That way it's not staring directly at the sun like it was earlier, so it'll be a little more appealing to your eyes. Sorry about that, folks. That's the wrong size too. That's the wrong size. Okay. Okay, so this time I did get the right size. There we go. That's the right size. So I think we got it now. We'll give it a try, see what we can do. Well, we got most of what we need for this bottom frame taken care of. So we now have these, we now have all these 2x2s affixed to the 2x4 on the outer part of the wagon. I got 3 of those 2 1/4 inch screws. I think they're 2 1/4 inch. No, 2 1/2. These guys right here, 2 1/2 inch. I drove like a 3-inch screw into this joint right here. It's probably the one that's the weakest. That ain't coming apart. I was going to put like an L bracket or something on it. I don't think I need to worry about it. I basically have 4 screws holding that in pretty solid. So the next thing will be for me to make another one of these frames, and then after I make that frame, then I'll make the uprights, which I think will be about 3 feet tall, and then put the top frame right over top of the bottom frame and screw it in place. Well, we have our next stage done. We got the 2x4s cut to the right size for the top part of the frame. You can see I have these boards laying on top here, lined up with the bottom frame because we want them to match. So I use the bottom frame as my measuring tape and just marked off the right sizes and cut it with the saw. So now I'm going to screw the top frame together. Starting to get pretty dark out here, and the chickens are actually starting to go into their home, so I'll show you what we got accomplished here. We now have screws in each of the corners, and I may actually put an extra support in the corner like we did on this one here, only because this 2x4 started to split some. So we got it pretty solid. I don't know, we'll see. But the next thing then is we'll put a support between the bottom here and the top. I got to take some measurements to figure out exactly how high that's going to be, because we'll be putting the laying boxes on this side and this side, like right here and right here, like saddles. And we'll actually use the center here for storage. They'll kind of be like a box here, and we can put things in the middle with the laying boxes on the sides like that. And but I got to figure out how the height is going to be before we proceed. So I think we're going to call it a day for now. We did a pretty good job, not quite as far as I wanted to get, but we had some difficulty finding lumber and also having the right bit to complete what we needed. So we'll pick this back up again hopefully tomorrow. Have a good night.